All right. What's going on? Welcome back, everybody, to the semifinals of Rome. We just watched the first semifinal. After a long delay, we ended up getting there in the end. Ruud made the final pretty easily, to be honest, 1-1. But now, we're going to see who Ruud's going to play in the final on Sunday because Medvedev Sinner is the next semifinal, which on a clay court is the first time they've ever played on clay against each other, which is fascinating. But yeah, Medvedev, Clayvedev is back for 2026 because we all love that Clayvedev season where he won Rome and then he lost first round of the French. But he's back. But is he good enough to beat Sinner? That is the question. We're going to find out if he's good enough to compete against Sinner because I think beating Sinner is for everybody right now is impossible. But can he push Sinner? Can he make it interesting? Or is Sinner just going to get to the final like he has been beating everybody else with relative ease? But here we go. Is it going to be fun? At least we know Medvedev's not going to be boring. We know Medvedev's going to put on a bit of a show. So let's see if he can ruffle Sinner's feathers or if the crowd's going to ruffle him and we get some memes. Because that could happen too. The crowd could go crazy and Medvedev could get annoyed and that's fun to watch Medi do his thing. So let's see. No players yet. They're going to come out of court in like 15 minutes. Because of the last match pushed back the start of the night session. But they're coming in about 15 minutes. But how are we doing, chat? Are we ready? Technically, Medvedev is winning right now. Is he? How? I'm confused. How so? The crowd love to heckle Medvedev, but I like how he gives it back to them. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Because not only does he have to play Sinner, which is already a nightmare, he's going to play the crowd, which is not always fun for Medvedev either. Always ready for... Yeah, they're coming on about 15 minutes, so they have to get rid of all the people that were there today, for the day session, and now they're bringing in the night crowd. But I tell you this, Rome, thank you. Thank you for putting this match on the first before the doubles, because the doubles is men's or women's single semis. I think it might be the women's semis. The second doubles is after this. So I thank you for actually putting the singles on back to back ish. Maybe they did it because of the rain. They thought there would be rain later, so they didn't want to wait until Sinner and Medvedev didn't want to play at midnight. But I like that they did it this way. I like the scheduling. They've done a good job. I'm glad that this is, and on a personal note, because I have things to do, I'm going to a wedding today. I appreciate that this match is first, so I can get a little couple of extra hours sleep. By the way, when's the women's final? Do we have a schedule? Anybody? Is there a schedule for tomorrow's final? Do we know when the ladies are playing the final? Gauff, Svitolina, when is it? When is the final? When is the final? There has to be a schedule. Sinner 4-4, you reckon? Okay. Well, we'll find out. No schedule yet. Schedule's got to come out in the next 5 seconds. 5 p.m., 1 p.m., 1 a.m. your time. I thought it was around that time, 1 a.m. How's the weather look tomorrow? Oh, we should be sweet. By the way, it might rain tonight. So another reason why they're putting this on first is because we might get some more rain later. So let's not all scream and shout yet because this match, the weather could affect this match. It just kind of depends on how fast this match goes. Have a look at the forecast. Yeah. So over the next couple of hours, there could be some rain. But hopefully we will endure and get through. And we will be able to get through this. ATP schedule is 5 p.m. Okay. We don't know the WTA though, do we? I'm guessing it's probably the same. It's probably around 5. So apparently we're all good. Okay, so maybe no rain. We might be lucky. Well, our part of Rome might be all right. There's definitely rain on the way, but we might get away with it. Is this 3 a.m. Chicago time? That would be 6 p.m. Melbourne. Yeah, that's not right. That's totally... Google has got that totally wrong. There's no chance that I'm... Yeah, no. The final's definitely not going to be at 10 a.m. local time. No chance. No chance. That's a placeholder. Yeah, 1 a.m. Canada is crazy. Yeah, I figured, yeah. Yeah, Google is definitely not the right schedule. Yeah, it's a place. It always says 10 a.m., yeah. Oh, it always says, yeah, it's a placeholder. That's all right. Sinner wasn't serving great yesterday either. Nah, he was all right. Did Ruud win his match? Yes, he did. Straight sets. Which is great for my fantasy team. So I'm happy about that. Go Ruud. Earned 700 points. Let's go. Let's go. Imagine Medvedev comes out. If Medvedev wins, that would be insane. Like, okay. And I know, look, the Sinner fans are going to be like, please, why are you doubting Sinner? I'm not doubting Sinner. Sinner's, I have full faith in Sinner he's going to win. But let's just like talk about Medvedev for a second. If Medvedev won this and he was the man to break it, would we be surprised? Probably not, because Medvedev is capable, right? But on clay? In Italy? Against Sinner? In Italy? Nah. Like, no, that would be impossible. It would probably be the upset of the year, which is weird because Medvedev's top 10, right? But, like, that would be insane. I don't know how, and then what? Ruud versus Medvedev in the final? Like, that's insane. We can't have that. That can't happen. If Sinner starts to cramp and they can't close the roof. Well, it's not hot, so they... I mean, Soderling beat Rafa. True. True, he did. Soderling did beat Rafa. Medvedev broke Alcaraz's streak at Indian Wells. That's also true. That is also true, yes. At least Ruud might have a better chance against Medvedev. Oh, you have way better chance against Medvedev. In the move or a tiebreak? Yeah, look, I would like this match to be a tiebreak, one's tiebreak set. That would be great. We can get one tiebreak. That's fine. I feel like not enough people are actually talking about how clay will affect the play in the matchup. Well, they've never played on clay, but also it's Medvedev on clay, so you never know what you're going to get with Medvedev on clay, right? So we're all thinking, well, Sinner has the advantage on the surface too, right? How's the weather conditions? Should be good. There could be a little rain later if this match goes a couple hours, but we should be okay. Didn't Sinner lose to Greek Sport before Christmas? No. Oh. When? Shanghai. But that was a hot day. That was a different condition to this. Did I see the schedule? No. What's the schedule? I haven't seen the schedule. Where's the schedule? I need the schedule for tomorrow so I know what's up. Yeah, the humidity over there was insane. It was a totally different situation right now. Oh, thanks, Dutchie. All right, so yeah, 5 p.m. local time. All right, cool. So 1 a.m. my time. So I just got to... sweet. Sweet. Good. Great. This match is going to start in like 5 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 11 minutes. 11 minutes. 12... 11 minutes. 10 minutes. 11 or 12 minutes. Probably. Thank God a match we don't have to worry about pronouncing names. It's Medvedev. We all know that, right, chat? Get it right. Medvedev. I'm curious, after doing these lives for as long as you have, can you notice who's a regular here based on names? Yeah. We usually get a lot of... a lot of the people who are in the chat are regulars. So, yeah. Will Medvedev have anything left in the tank? Well, that is a question too, because last night he played a marathon that went deep into the night. So, yeah, Medvedev's gas tank will be also questioned. And, yeah, it was like a physical and also a bit of an emotional match yesterday too, because there was all those breaks and Medvedev was giving the sarcastic thumbs up, and like it was a whole Medi circus last night. So, and now he's got to do it all again in front of a hostile crowd. I mean, it's I think it's just too many things. A lot of the members are regulars too, right? Yeah, a lot of the regulars are members as well. So, not all of them. There's a lot of people that are here all the time without being a member, but yeah. Lots of people are here a lot. That is true. And I love that. Thank you for joining and sticking around. Sinner wins 1 and 2. It would be kind of disappointing if both semifinals were 1 and 2, 1 and 1 or 1 and 2. But this feels like it could be 1 and 2. The other one felt like it was the close one. Like I would have expected that score for this match, but maybe both semis are going to be that. You know, that might be the semifinals, you know? By the way, chat, we're almost at 200 likes already. Surely we can get to 300 likes by the start of this match. I'm sure we can. Maybe this match will be closer. Yeah, maybe. Medvedev has to get off to a good start. Not like Rublev yesterday or the other day when he got broken straight away. Medi has got to get... If he's going to serve, he's got to hold first. If he's serving second, he's got to get an early lead somehow to make it interesting. Otherwise, Sinner's going to wreck him. There's no slow starts. No slow starts. Dardari said he couldn't sleep last night. Man, that's a shame. That's a shame. He had a great run though, and massive respect to him. You know, I thoroughly enjoyed his tennis this week. Like I loved the energy he brought. I loved his personality. So yeah, Dardari made a fan out of me this week. I respected what he was doing last year on the clay and grinding it out and win those events. But yeah, I'm so excited that to watch him again because he is a character. He's got that kind of like Caboli, kind of like Fanini kind of flair. So really fun. He'll be a fun player to watch in the future. Is that why he wore those glasses? Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, the Geneva draw just came out. Okay. We're probably not going to watch it, but Interesting. Oh, Tsitsipas is playing. Okay. Yeah, I think next week. I don't know what we're watching next week, to be honest. Probably not much. All right, players are about to come out on court. The players are about to emerge from the shadows. We know Sinner raises his level in the semis and finals, came out on fire against Fils and Zverev after a high-quality quarterfinal against Hoda. Exactly. And I said that in the preview. I said that yesterday too. I said, when Sinner gets to this stage, and we all go, finally, somebody who's on Sinner's level, Grand Slam wise, right? He's won a slam, and so does Medvedev, right? Like they've both done the same thing. World number ones, right? Former world number one. He crushes them the most. Like that's when he decides to play the most. So just when we think like, oh, Medvedev, finally somebody, not a qualifier. Sinner's like, it might as well be. Like, when this play will start, they're going to start in like 5 minutes. They're walking out on court right now. Raducanu's playing next week. Yeah, yep. A few of the ladies are playing. Zverev is not playing in Hamburg. A few of the ladies are playing, though. All right, Medvedev. He walks out on court. God, it would be fun, wouldn't it? If he just... I don't know. If Medvedev won the first set, it would kind of be fun. It would be interesting. Probably won't. I doubt it, but what if he did, though? That'd be kind of interesting. All right, here we go. Sinner walks out on court. Not many people there yet. They're slowly coming back or slowly getting into the crowd. By the way, these guys have played 16 times, 9-7 in favor of Sinner, but they haven't played on clay before. So this is the first time meeting on the clay. They played 16 times. Medvedev won the first 6, and then Sinner has won the last 9 out of 10. With the only one that Sinner lost was the Medvedev 5-set match against Wimbledon, where Sinner wasn't feeling well. So, yeah, Medvedev did get a 5-setter against Sinner in Wimbledon 2 years ago now. But that was, we know that Sinner was compromised, So, and then since then, they played at the Indian Wells this year. Indian Wells are actually very competitive. Medvedev had, could have won the first set, could have won the second set. So there were chances there that, for Medi to maybe get a set off Sinner then, but Sinner got it done in straights. Obviously, the Australian Open final back in 2024, Medvedev was up 2 sets to love. Sinner came back to win. And since that moment, besides that Wimbledon match, Medvedev hasn't really been a factor. They did play the US Open 24 as well, where Sinner won the first and Medvedev won the second, but then Sinner ran away with the third and fourth. So let's see. And it's like the last time Medvedev won a match that Sinner wasn't sick was the Miami final back in 23. And a lot's happened in the last 3 years. Sinner's gotten so much better. Medvedev sort of wavered a little bit. He's gone up and down in the rankings. He's dropped in form. He's had some shocking runs, but then he's won some titles, right? So it's like Medvedev's been on a bit of a roller coaster since then. But let's see. The clay court make this so strange. Like the clay courts make this so weird because it's like, well, Sinner should win this even more now because Medvedev hates clay. This should be Sinner Sinner was probably the favorite anyway, but now he's the heavy favorite, right? But it just feels like one of those matches that Medvedev shocks the world. Like he shocked us in Indian Wells when he beat Alcaraz. Kind of out of nowhere. Maybe I don't feel, maybe I hope. Maybe I hope Medvedev makes it interesting. But we'll find out in the next couple of hours. By the way, shout out to the crew behind the scenes in Rome because we're only 20 minutes delayed. This match was supposed to start 20 minutes ago, according to the schedule, but we're not that far off. Like we're pretty much on point. Like, we're not too far off. With the rain delay, they did well to, like, you know, switch the crowd over. So, good work. Done a good job. No midnight finish at this rate. I feel if Sinner exhausted now, maybe exhausted now. This might be an upset, especially if Medvedev puts up a fight. Nah, Sinner looks fresh as a daisy. He didn't look bothered at all. Thanks, Dusty. I saw that. Medvedev has poor technique, will get exposed. Okay. Yeah. It is always funny when we have a match like this and it's just like, when we're trying to figure out like, oh, how could Medvedev make this competitive? And then you just get like 2 or 3 guys come in and be like, impossible. That will never happen. And you're like, all right, so you're obviously just like, when you all right, fine. Then why are we here? What's the point? I'd expect 10K on Medvedev. Why would you do that? Respectfully. We love Medi, but shit. All right, here we go. They're warming up. Last couple of serves, and then we're going to get this show up and running. By the way, chat, we're almost at 297K as well, which means that we're almost at 300K, which means we're almost ready to open that box full of signed tennis cards. So make sure you sub if you haven't already. We are charging towards the 300. I'm a few mins late. No worries, Dutchy. Yeah, somebody literally just said schedule the draw's out. Do you think Medvedev could be top 4 or 5 at the end of the year? He's doing well so far. I don't know about... I mean, look, number 4 is up for grabs. Right? Sorry, number 5 is up for grabs, right? That 5th spot, like between 5 and 9, there is, like, every week there's a new number 5, right? One week it's Fritz, one week it's Shelton, one week it's Auger-Aliassime, another week it's Musetti, another week it's Demonor, right? So there's definitely a chance he could be number 5. Top 3, it seems like a stretch because Zverev, despite what a lot of people think, he is the 3rd best player on the planet. Djokovic doesn't play enough, but when he does play, he wins, at the Slam. So he probably stays at 4 because of that. But Medvedev could be a 5, for sure. He might be even 4 if Djokovic doesn't do well at the Slam. So, but yeah. At this stage, I'd say very possible. But I think top 3 is probably a stretch. He'd have to make like 2 runs at Slams probably and maybe win a 1,000 to, or at least make multiple finals of 1,000s to take that, that's what Zverev's been doing, right? He's been having deep runs at tournaments all the time. All right, here we go. Can Medvedev do something crazy? Can he shock the world? Like Nate Diaz against Conor McGregor. Can he shock the world, chat? When did that happen? That was like 10 years ago, right? That was crazy. I remember I watched it live. It was crazy. On a TV live. It was crazy. Medvedev would do it, though. If anyone's going to do it, Medvedev could do it. Like, he would do it. Like, he would be the guy. We'd be like, oh, yes, of course it was Medvedev. Of course it would. Of course it's him. I don't think it will be. But if anyone was going to do it, Medi shocked the world before. He shocked the world when we all thought Djokovic was going to win the calendar slam. He shocked the world this year when we thought Alcaraz Sinner was going to play the final of Indian Wells, right? And he broke that streak. I mean, Medi has shocked the world many times. And he's going to serve first. Who you got, chat? What's the score going to be? I'm going to go Medvedev. Ooh, tricked you. I'm going to go Sinner in straight sets. I reckon we'll get a tiebreak. At least I hope we get a tiebreak, but I think Sinner in straights. Going against Sinner right now is crazy. Going against Sinner when he's playing Medvedev on clay is crazy. If we're on a hard court, I'd maybe go 3, but I'm not doing it today. we're on clay. Sinner and straights. I just hope it's competitive, at least to start. At least to begin. All right, people are trying to find their seats. Here we go. Here we go. Medvedev to serve. Medi serves. Into the backhand as a fault. Second serve. Now, just like Rublev yesterday, Medvedev has to hold the first game, otherwise he's going to lose. Straight away, because that's what happened to Rublev. Sinner forehand, Medvedev gets it back with the backhand up the line, but it's wide. The first point goes to Sinner. Love 15. He's got to hold the game to start. Otherwise, you're not beating Sinner. Good luck breaking Sinner. 7 to 4 to Sinner. Return goes short. Medvedev forehand goes cross court. Sinner gets it. Medvedev forehand again. Into the forehand of Sinner as Medi goes up the line. To the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev backhand again. Into the backhand of Sinner on the stretch. Medvedev backhand again to the backhand of Sinner. Into that Medvedev forehand as Sinner forehand on the stretch. Medvedev forehand again to the forehand of Sinner. We're going to have some long rallies. Backhand again from Medvedev. Cross court. Sinner gets it. Medvedev backhand again. Sinner gets it up the line. Medvedev forehand cross court. Sinner's there with a slice. It's a drop shot. Medvedev comes in with a drop shot, but Sinner with a forehand up the line. Medi with a slice. Oh, he can't get it. He was there for it though, Medi. But he couldn't get a racket to it. Love 30. And those are the rallies we're going to get. But the thing is, playing Sinner at this game is such a bad idea. Like, this is exactly what makes Sinner so great. Is he doesn't make errors. You got to make him make errors. You've got to punch through that wall. The longer the rally, the better. Like, Sinner's just going to be like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, Medi has to, like, somehow punch his way through the brick wall. And he serves an ace. That helps. But that is, like, that 24-shot rally, Sinner didn't look like missing one of those shots. He was like, you are hitting it straight to me, and I love it. 15-30. Return goes back into Medvedev. Backhand for Sinner in the middle. Medvedev backhand again as Sinner gets it back. Into the backhand of Medi. Sinner, forehand, inside out. Medi's got there with a backhand. Again to the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev, backhand slice. Sinner on the attack. And he puts it away. It's 15-40. This could be ugly. This could be ugly. 15-40. By the way, chat, we're almost at 300 likes. Don't forget to like the stream before this match is over. Because it could be over. All right, 15-40. Sinner to break. Straight away. Yeah, we're almost at 297. All right, second serve, Medi. As Sinner returns it deep into the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner, backhand. Up the line, Medvedev gets it back with a forehand cross-court. Sinner gets it. Medvedev forehand again up the line. Sinner gets it. With the backhand cross-court, Medvedev goes again to the backhand of Sinner. Sinner up the line for a winner. This is almost like watching a 6'6" demon or take on Sinner right now. This is what it is. This is what it is. And Sinner breaks already. There's not, like, Medvedev doesn't scare Sinner. Like, he doesn't have anything that Sinner is scared of on this slower court. Unless Medvedev starts playing ridiculously aggressive and coming to the net, I have no idea how Medvedev's going to win games. Because his serve is not going to work like it did in Indian Wells, right? I know Indian Wells is slow, but this is slower, right? And we've had rain today, so the conditions are even slower. Sinner just looks like he's just training. He's just doing a warm-up drill. He's just like, forehand, backhand, winner. Like, yeah, I mean, it is great ball striking. I mean, he does not miss. He doesn't miss. All right, Sinner serves. He's already got the break. By the way, crowd is jammed into this stadium. People are trying to find their seats, though. They got there late. How many rackets will Medvedev break today? To be honest, I don't think Medvedev's going to break any rackets because he's probably thinking, yeah, this guy's just really good. I think Medvedev would break a racket if he had a chance to win the match, right? And get angry that he had the chance. But when you have no chance, I don't think he's going to be frustrated. I don't think he's going to be annoyed. Like Rublev wasn't annoyed because he never stood a chance, right? As with a forehand from Medvedev cross court, Sinner gets it. Again to the forehand of Medvedev, Sinner backhand. Into the forehand of Medvedev, cross court, the forehand of Sinner up the line is good. Medvedev slices it back. Sinner, forehand again. Into the slice of Medvedev. Okay, Sinner comes to the net. Medvedev with a pass in the net. 15-love. The only hope I can see for Medi is if Medvedev, but he got broken, so he's already on the back foot. But if Medvedev was able to make this a long physical match, but the long part's hard because he's already down a break. You know what I mean? Like, maybe Medi's playing the long game and he's like, look, you're going to beat me early, but I could probably get you if we get to like 2 hours. Maybe that's like all these long rallies are going to build up on Sinner. Maybe. Very unlikely, but maybe, right? But Medi had to hold. I mean, getting broken first game, Sinner's just going to start running away. But like these long rallies might take a toll on Sinner later if we get to that point, but we might not get to that point, right? $30 love. $30 love. And Sinner serves again. I mean, Medvedev also had a tough match yesterday, so is he tired? That is also a question. As Medvedev backhand cross court, he comes to the net. Hang on. Wait a second. As Sinner with a passing shot winner. I like it though. I like it from Medvedev. Because you're not going to beat him from back there. You might as well try and beat him from the net. You might not beat him from there either, but still. I like that from Medvedev. I think Medi thought Sinner was going to slice though. That's why he started running. Medvedev thought, oh, I've got you on a run, but Sinner got there and hit a backhand and not a slice. He thought he was going to slice. So not a bad idea, Medi, but he just didn't have a good enough approach. 40 love. Hey, look, you got to respect that Medi's doing something different already. Expect a serve volley at some point. Backhand return, Medvedev into the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev backhand again to the backhand of Sinner. As Medvedev again to the Sinner backhand. Up the line is really nice by Sinner. Medvedev sliced it back. Sinner backhand cross-court winner. What do you do? 2 love. I reckon Sinner's made 0 unforced errors. Like he is clean. He might have hit 1 error. Maybe. So far. Medi serves. Into the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev backhand winner. All right. 15 love. 15 love. Sinner's practicing for the final. 15 love. As we back in Medvedev, that goes wide. 15-0. As a return goes in the form of Medvedev up the line and long by Medi. 15-30. Yeah, this might be shorter than the other match. 15-30. Sinner's got dinner plans. First serves a let. All right, Medvedev serves again. Serve in the back of Sinner. Return goes in. Medvedev backhand into the back of Sinner. Medvedev volley. Sinner pass is a lob. And it's in. 15-40. I don't think Sinner's missed a shot. Maybe, like I said, maybe one in the first game. Maybe he made an error. But like other than that, he's just like, he's just not bothered. Like there's nothing that Medvedev is doing besides maybe the odd big serve. Even though Sinner's getting everything back though. Even when he does serve big. Backhand from Medvedev. Sinner. Backing up the line. Medvedev with a pass. Is out. 3-love. Like even when Medi hits a decent serve, Sinner just gets it back like it was nothing. Like he's making Medvedev play every shot. He's not letting Medvedev get anything by him. 3-love. Chat, you know what this feels like? Medvedev is already talking to the coaches. This feels like that Bublik match at the US Open last year. And everyone was like, oh my God, Bublik was so disappointing. Oh my God, no. This is one of those Sinner matches where it's like, it's not that his opponent's scared because Medvedev doesn't get intimidated, right? Not by these guys. He might not be able to play them consistently, like beat them, but he doesn't get scared. He's not scared of Sinner. He just is getting completely outplayed, and Sinner is playing ridiculously well. Like that's like this is what we're watching. Like if you got Medvedev coming to the net in the third game, like you got Medvedev trying to change up the plans like that, right? And this is like one of those things where it's like kind of like Swiatek against Pegula, right? Where it's like, yeah, Pegula didn't play her best, but it was Swiatek that like we should be in awe of what she did. Just like we should be in awe of Sinner right now. Like he is not missing. He is hitting clean. And they played some long rallies. Medvedev is not someone who gives up the errors. But Sinner is just like you are not a problem to me. You are not going to bother me today. Like, at all. Like, it's crazy. The lob was amazing. Yeah, the lob was great. And this could be this could be one of the best, the quickest Sinner wins ever. Didn't he just have his quickest win in the final a couple weeks ago? And anytime anybody asks who can beat Sinner, the answer is no one. No one can beat this guy. This guy right now on the court, no one. No one can beat him playing like this. Sinner comes down with a volley. Medvedev pass in the net. 15-love. No one can beat Sinner playing like this. Madrid final? Yeah, the Zverev match. Yeah. Crazy. Is Rude in the crowd? I hope not. 15-love. As the return goes out by Medvedev, and it's 30-love. And you know what Sinner's got as well? He's just got that Federer aura around him. Just that invincibility aura. You know that, like, he's just got that. You're just watching him and you're like, oh, yeah, no one, he doesn't think he can lose. He's not scared of anybody either. Not that he should, why would he be? But he's like, every shot I hit is amazing. Everything I hit, like he's like he has got that, he's intimidating as hell. Like you're watching this, I mean, he's wearing the All Black, so maybe the Darth Sinner memes, you know, that sort of plays into it. But like, yeah, Sinner just walks around like, oh, that's the best player on the planet. That's the best guy on the planet. Like, ooh. Quietly confident, but like confident. Like he is. Like, yeah, and that's what Federer looked like back in like 2006, right? 2004, 5, 6. Like Federer would just be like, no one bothers me. Like I've got no one here can beat me. And Sinner's just got that right now where he's like, 4-love. Like he doesn't have to say it. He doesn't have to say how good he is because we can see it. But you can tell by his body language. He just looks like if you somebody watching tennis for the first time didn't know how the scoring worked, and you said, out of these two guys, who do you think is the best player? Sinner has the best player look, right? He just walks around. He just looks like number one. He just has the number one look. Return goes into the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner, 4-love already in about 15 minutes. Back in a backhand rally. As Medi goes again, the backhand of Sinner up the line of the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner, forehand of the stretch. Goes long. All right. That's the first time I think he's missed. 15-love. Cheers. 15-love. Love. As a return, goes into the Medvedev forehand, and now Sinner with a passing shot because Medi came to the net. And again, I don't mind Medvedev coming to the net. I don't mind it. It's not a bad... I mean, he's got to do something. But when he gets there, it's like... It's over. Like... $15-all. As we get a fault second serve. Second serve. And the return. Goes into the backhand of Medvedev. Backhand from Sinner. Up the line winner. 15-30. Clinical. 15-30. He is the best player on the planet. Well, that's true. But you can be the best player in the world but like he has the best player in the world walk. You know what I mean? Like you can tell without even looking, like you can tell without even like him saying it, like who's the best player. He looks like he just has that. Again, like I said, a non-tennis fan watches this, they know who's number one. They could see. They'd be able to tell. All right, 30-all. As Medi serves. The backhand of Sinner. Return goes to forehand of Medvedev. Sinner. Forehand goes wide. All right. Worst game of the match so far for Sinner. 40-30. All right. Medvedev to get on the board. Sinner is ruthless. Yeah. I don't know about a double bagel, but he'll try. 40-30. Double fault, all right? That doesn't help, Betty. Deuce. All right, deuce. As Medvedev serves another fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Medi, up the line to the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev, ooh, another free point. All right, Sinner in this game has hit a couple of errors. And it's advantage Medvedev to get on the board. Return goes out. All right, Medi on the board. And he's like, that's one. All right, Medvedev avoids a bagel. All right, how we doing, chat? How we doing? By the way, chat, we're almost at 500 likes. Appreciate that. Don't forget to like the video. If you press the like button, actually tell me in the chat, is it a tennis ball or a baseball? Because people are saying that it's showing up as a baseball, which makes no sense because we are not watching baseball. We've never watched baseball. We've talked about it, but we've never watched it. So click the like button and see if it's a tennis ball or a baseball because people are losing their minds. It's tennis? Tennis ball, tennis ball, tennis ball. Baseball. Tennis ball, but it's white. All right. Tennis ball. Tennis. Okay. All right, maybe it was a glitch. Some are getting baseball, though. Okay. It looks like a baseball. All right, wait, so is it a tennis ball that looks like a baseball, or is it a baseball? No stitches, not a baseball. It's a white tennis ball. It looks like a baseball. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we, all right. So it is a tennis ball. It is a baseball. So it's tennis ball. All right. All right. It is okay. Could be both. Okay. Oh, pardon me. It's a baseball being thrown at you. Okay. All right. Four 4-1 Sinner. He's still got the double break, but Medvedev on the board. Sinner serves into the forehand of Medvedev. Return the forehand to Sinner. Drop shot in the net. God, all right. Sinner making errors. Love 15. Love 15. Sinner serves again. Sinner serves. An ace out wide. All right, 15-0. Given your expertise, is Sinner going to lose this set? No. Sinner's parents in the house, by the way. Sinner serves. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner forehand into the open court is a winner. And it's 30-15. It's too good. 30-15. Yeah, we're only 56 subs away as well from 297, so thank you for that. 30-15. Sinner serves. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return. Goes long. 40-15. 40-15. Sinner for a 5-1 lead. Sinner so fast, he's already home watching his own live match. Yeah. Great serve out wide. 5-1. Sinner 5-1. All right, back to Medvedev. Let's see if he can get another game. Sinner's mum can go to RG relieved that Carlos is out. Yeah, she went through it last year. That poor woman. She went through it. She went through it. And then Wimbledon, oh, same thing. She was like, oh, I can't watch this. 15 love, great serve, Medi. All right, 15 love. As Medvedev serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serve out wide. Oh, double fault. Medvedev gives a free one up. 15-0. Can't be giving out freebies. 15-0. Serve again. Into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes short. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Up the line's a winner by Medi. God, that serve is so important for Medvedev. All right, 30-15. Do you think Djokovic has a chance to win his 25th slam this year? Not if he plays this guy. Serve to the forehand of Sinner. Return goes forehand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner. With a forehand up the line. It goes long. And it's 40-15. I think the way with Djokovic, right? I feel like this year, I mean, look, his best chance to win a slam is when one of two guys are out, right? If Alcaraz is out, then he has a better chance, right? But he needs Sinner to lose. He can't, I don't think he's going to beat Sinner again and then win a slam. It's too hard. But his chances are obviously way better when one of those guys is out. But he probably needs Alcaraz not to play Wimbledon. That would be his better chance. If Alcaraz doesn't play Wimbledon because of the arm, then he has a much better chance. He could win that. I don't think the French it's hard, man. So hard. Anyways, backhand up the line is wide by Medvedev, deuce. And Sinner's on a mission, so like good luck with that. He's trying to win, the career slam. So, Sinner's got extra motivation if he needs it, right? Plus, Alcaraz isn't there, so Sinner's like, oh, yes, let's go. So, like, even more, right? As we get a backhand winner by Medvedev, advantage, Medvedev. So, yeah. It kind of feels like Federer 09 French, right? Where Federer couldn't beat Rafa. And then when Rafa lost, it was all up to Federer. That seems to be when maybe Norway is. Like, he needs Sinner to get beaten, so then he can then go on, and then he would be the favorite to win, right? It kind of has that vibe where, unfortunately, Djokovic at this age will need a little help. And look, could he beat Sinner at Wimbledon? Maybe. But for the French, it feels like he might need Sinner to have an upset, and then he could maybe. But even then, like, there's so many good players still that he would have to beat. Medvedev gets to advantage. Do you think Carlos will be back for Wimbledon? At this stage, I have no idea because we haven't even seen it. He's not even on the tennis court right now. When Alcaraz starts hitting and we see videos of practice, then we can guess when he comes back. But right now, he's not playing tennis or anything, so that's unlikely, I guess. Backhand rally. As Medvedev gets the game, Sinner hits it out. All right. Medvedev's on 2 games, and it's 5-2. Sinner's going to serve for the first set. All right. Chat, where are we watching from? We've got a couple of thousand people in the house. Where are we watching from? Oh, God, my back. Where are we watching from? Chicago, Nairobi, Germany, New York City, Italy, Kenya, India, Philippines, Poland. We've got Pakistan in the house, Greece, Orlando, Copenhagen, Munich, Cameroon, Nigeria, South Africa. We've got France. We've got Nebraska. We've got California in the house, Egypt, Serbia, Honduras, Austria. We've got Washington, Denver, Kazakhstan, Maine, Milan, DC, Dominican Republic, Trinidad and Tobago, London, Liverpool, Athens, Sri Lanka. We've got Brazil, China, Belgium, Algeria, all right, 5-2, 29 minutes. Here we go, 29 minutes. Sinner serving for the first set. Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes in the forehand of Sinner. That's a winner. Medi went the wrong way. He thought he was going inside out. He went inside in, and Medvedev was going that way. Sinner went that way. 15-love. By the way, chat, with this, we're only 40 away from 297. We might actually get to 300K way sooner than I thought. Sinner serves. Sinner with a serve. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes back into Sinner. Medi, forehand. Again to the Sinner, back into the stretch. Medvedev. Half volleys it to the backhand of Sinner, sliced. And then Medvedev up the line with the backhand. Sinner gets it back with a slice. Medvedev comes in with a volley, but it's in the net. Not a bad idea by Medvedev, but he just doesn't have the execution. We talked about this yesterday. You know, he had the idea, but he just didn't know how to use the shot. Like, he can't execute the drop shots and the volleys. But it was a good idea. He just doesn't have the skill on those shots. 30 love. And it's a skill issue. It's a shame. But he set the point up well. 30 love. Serve out wide the forehand of Medvedev. Return is long. 40 love. Sinner to take the first set. 40 love. You're from the sun. Oh, wow. That's amazing. All right, 40 love. Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. To the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand. Again to the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand again. They go backhand to backhand and Sinner hits it out. Adam.
It's okay, Medi doesn't really start playing until halfway through the seconds.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, like look at Landa Lucy, right? Medvedev took a whole set to warm up before that match. Thank you for the donation. All right, 40-15. And Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve into the backhand of Medvedev. Into the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev forehand. Shanked. Goes long and Sinner takes the first set 6-2. And it was as simple as the score suggests. Sinner never looked in trouble, didn't face a break point for the entire set. Medvedev faced two, served three double faults as well, which definitely didn't help. And it's Sinner, a set to the good. One set away from the Rome final for a second consecutive season. All right. Who's the most intelligent player playing tennis at the moment? I mean, you got to say Sinner, right? 9.7 performance rating. 9.7. I told you it was flawless. Like, you couldn't beat this guy even if you played a bit better. Like, there's nothing you could do when you're playing 9.7. Medi with a 7.5, which is low for him, but a 9.7 for Sinner. You can't beat that guy. That guy's near unbeatable. Like, you can't beat that guy. 11 winners and 5 errors from Sinner. 4 winners and 6 errors by Medvedev. Again, Medvedev didn't play poor. He played okay. Like, it was solid. Didn't win a point at the net, Medvedev. 0-5. That's a shame. But he did go to the net 5 times. But yeah, 9.7 is insane. And, like, near perfect, right? 10's perfect. 9.7, close. All right. Love the channel, by the way. Appreciate it. All right. Medi's not playing bad. Yeah. Medi's not, he's not playing great, but Medi's playing solid. Like, he's not giving away that many free points. The double faults killed him, though. The 3 double faults, that's the biggest spot on Medvedev's set. The 3 double faults, that was a problem. But other than that, I mean, Medi was all right. That was okay. Sinner was just playing on another level that nobody else can reach right now that's not hurt, right? The only guy that could, we all know, is Alcaraz, right? He's the only guy that might challenge Sinner. And I say might because the last 2 times he's played Sinner, he's lost. So it's hard to say that even Alcaraz is the answer to the Sinner question. But again, Can you show the stats on screen? No. Sorry. Not yet. If I showed the stats on screen, then I have to show the broadcast and I get in trouble. By the way, speaking of the broadcast, if you want to watch this, you can watch it on the Tennis TV app. If you got a Tennis TV subscription, you can watch it on the app. They've updated the app. We're collaborating with them for the rest of the year. So go check it out. All right. Medvedev misses the smash and it's love 15. And even Medis just rolled his eyes after that one. I mean, he just gave that point up. Backhand Medvedev, that's a winner, 15-0. Thanks, Deb. Yeah, click the link in the chat. 15-0. As we have a serve again from Sinner. Fault. Second serve. So from first serve from Medvedev, by the way. Sinner's returning serve. As the return goes in from Sinner to the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner forehand. Again to the forehand of Medvedev up the line. Sinner's there with the backhand. Medvedev forehand cross. Sinner gets it. Medvedev backhand up the line. Sinner gets that too. Medvedev backhand again on the stretch. Sinner forehand inside out. Goes long and it's 30-15. Sinner has thrown in some strange errors. He definitely has thrown in some strange errors. Unlike Sinner to hit those kind of errors. But are they enough to help Medvedev? Probably not. Hey, Boris Becker's in the house. Joshua.
The irony in 2023, people were begging Sinner to beat evil Medvedev. Now, 3 years and a dominant Sinner run later, the tables have turned.
Yeah. It is crazy. Thank you for the 5. As Medvedev hits a lovely volley winner and it's 40-15. You heard me. I said volley. 40-30. As a return from Sinner in the net, Medvedev holds. 1-love in the second. All right. At least Medvedev leads in the second. For him. For how long, though? All right. But yeah, chat, we're so close to 297, which is incredible. I didn't think we'd get to 300 by the end of the year, but right now. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, we're doing a giveaway, or a competition, I should say. Guess how many subs we're going to have by the end of the year. Entries are going to close after Wimbledon, but you have up until the end of the French Open to change your answer. So if you've already made an answer, you can change your answer if you think like, oh, I thought 300 and now we're almost there or whatever, and you can change it. But yeah, we're going to give away a prize to the closest. Whoever guesses the closest. It's free to enter. All you got to do is click the link in the chat and fill out the form. And just put your guess in. All right, love 15. And whoever gets closest wins. What do they win? Well, you just have to wait and see. All right, love 15. As Sinner serves again. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev backhand up the line is long and it's 15-0. What was my prediction? I'm not entering my own competition. That's crazy. All right. Nice. From Sinner. And it's 15-0. All right. First serve the fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev with a backhand up the line. Sinner gets it back with a forehand into the forehand of Medvedev. Again to the forehand of Sinner. As Medvedev. Again to the forehand of Sinner. Shanked into the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner with a backhand up the line. Medvedev gets it back cross court. Sinner, forehand to forehand with Medvedev. As Sinner backhand on the stretch. Cross court into the backhand of Medi, who goes up the line again. Sinner in the trouble now, and Medvedev comes to the net. Oh no. Sinner with a lob. Oh, it missed! Ooh, okay. Medvedev's got a chance here. 15-30. Medvedev didn't want to go to the net. He was kind of like forced to come in because of the short ball. But I tell you, he had Sinner stretching. That was a good point by Medvedev. He was lucky the lob went wide, though. I mean, he was so close to the net that he was... I mean, if Sinner hits... I mean, Sinner should have hit that lob in. That's the way he's been playing. He should have hit that. 15-30. As the return goes in from Medvedev, Sinner with a forehand. Medvedev pass goes long. I tell you, Sinner just whips it into the corner on the approach, and good luck. 30-all. Chance, then 2 aces. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Bailey's called it. 2 aces. Ready? 30-all. 2 aces. Let's go. All right. Sinner serves. Serve. Into the backhand of Medvedev. It goes into the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev. To get to the forehand of Sinner up the line. Oh, it's in the net by Sinner. Another error. Okay. Sinner is down break point for the first time today. Panic. 30-40. Now the ace. He serves. No, into the forehand of Medvedev. Forehand of Sinner again to the forehand of Medvedev. As Sinner forehand up the line. Medi, he's in the rally here. Backhand to backhand as Medvedev gets a forehand cross court. Sinner on the stretch. Goes in. Medvedev drop shot. What is that shot? Sinner gets it and hits it out. What are we watching? Medvedev just smiles. He's like, gotcha. 2-love Medvedev. I mean, out of nowhere. This came out of nowhere. I mean, there was signs that Sinner was playing a little worse at the end of the first and the start of the second, but not enough to think that Medvedev was going to break. 2-love Medvedev. And the crowd are like, oh shit, we better start clapping. What the hell? All right, Medvedev serves. A fault. I think this, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, this is like the biggest deficit Sinner's faced in recent weeks. I'm pretty sure this is like the worst set Sinner's played so far in this, like in the last like month. Anyways, backhand from Medvedev. As Sinner goes up the line, Medvedev gets it back. Sinner with a forehand slice. That's a drop shot winner. Beautiful from Sinner. 15-love. I'm not even kidding. I think this is probably like the biggest deficit he's faced. He's lost sets, but they were tie breaks. I don't think Sinner's been down a break in a set for a minute. He's been up 2 breaks and got broken, but he hasn't been down a break for, feels like, for weeks. Haddad didn't lead with a break. Norrie was down the whole time. Bonzi won the first set, but it was in a tie break, so that's not really the same. So maybe, did Alcaraz break and lead? I don't think so. It's probably, I mean, I'm looking way back. I think this is it feels like the first time since maybe Mickelson. Mickelson when he was up like 5-2 in the second, remember? Like, is it since Mickelson? Did Alcaraz have a lead? I can't remember. Did Alcaraz lead like 3-love or something? Or 3-1 or something? It's been a long time since Sinner's been down a break in a set. As that goes out by Sinner, it's 30-love. Sorry, 30-15. Alcaraz had a 3-1 lead. Oh, okay. So it is since Monte Carlo. Okay. Wow. And that was, I mean, Monte Carlo was, I mean, that was at the start of April. Like we're talking at least, 5 weeks. 4 or 5 weeks ago, Double fault Medi. Oh, no. 30-all. 30-all. Uh-oh. Ask AI? Yeah, they'll probably talk about Steffi Graf or something. They'll be like, oh yeah, Steffi Graf, she did so, she broke somebody in 1988. You're like, what the fuck are you on about? Forehand goes up the line from Sinner. Medvedev wins the point. Sinner goes wide. And Medvedev's got a chance to go to 3-love. I don't think Alcaraz was up a break. Yeah, I can't remember. I definitely know Mickelson was winning when he was up in the second against Sinner. But this is like, what are we watching? What is going on? Second serve in the forehand, Sinner return goes into the net. Medvedev's up 3-love. And this crowd is stunned. I don't know where this came from, how the hell this happened, but Sinner is down. Love 3. He could win this 6-3. But all right. I mean, look, Medvedev would. Like, this would be a Medvedev score. All right. By the way, to the guy that keeps on saying lucky Medvedev, okay. We get it. We heard you the first 7 times. All right. Great momentum from Medvedev, though. Great shift. Sinner was showing a couple of errors, uncharacteristic errors in that last set, in the end of the first set. So we did see, like, there was a little bit of, there were a few errors coming from Sinner's racket late in the first and early in the second, but hey, Medvedev's capitalized. Good for him. It's only 1 break, though. It's a scoreboard error. Yeah, this is a glitch. Medvedev and Carlos are the only ones who can beat this freak, okay? Sinner needs... Did Medvedev start liking clay? Well, apparently, yeah. I mean, look, it helps when you're winning on clay. You tend to think it's pretty good. All right. Back to Sinner. He's down a break. Love 3 in the second. Sinner serves. Good evening, Cam from Portugal. Thank you for the commentary. Hey, Kirk. Welcome back. What's up? Serve. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Up the line to the backhand of Medvedev. Sliced. Short. Sinner comes in with a forehand. Medvedev can't get it. Sinner crushed that one. 15-love. The fact that Medi got double bageled against Berrettini is hard to believe. I know, right? All right. 15-love. I leave 5 minutes in as losing. Oh, that's what happened. You left. We're wondering what was going on with Sinner, but you left the chat. That's why he's down 3-love. Well, now you're back. He's up 30-love, so there you go. 30-love. Also, chat, we're so close. We're this close to what? 297. Don't forget to sub if you haven't already. Chat, did I tell you about how, like, in the month of April, we were the number one? Did I tell you about the number? Did I tell you? 30-love. Sinner serves. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes back into Sinner. Medvedev backhand drop shot. Sinner's going to get it. And hit a slice forehand. And then Medvedev with a pass. Wow, Sinner, he was going for the fake drop shot. But Medvedev didn't take the bait. Mediv's like, I'm not going to the net. And then Sinner hit it straight to him. And Mediv passed him. I mean, if Sinner hits a drop shot, he hits a winner because Mediv's not running to the net. What a pass. Beautiful shot. All right, 30-15. Serve again. Is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the front of Sinner. Medvedev backhand to the backhand of Sinner. Sinner missed it. 30 all. 30 all. By the way, that ball kid was taller than Sinner. That ball kid was huge. Because Sinner's like 6'3". That kid was like 6'4". And like muscly. Like, what the hell? That was crazy. That's a basketball player. Right there. Serving to the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner with a forehand to the backhand of Medi. Sinner with a volley. He missed it. 30-40. And Medvedev's got a chance for a double break. What? What? All right. 30-40. Medvedev to get the double break. All right, serve. As a return goes out by Medvedev and Sinner gets to deuce. All right, I think that's enough mucking around now. Deuce. All right, as a return goes in, the forehand of Sinner up the line to the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner, forehand cross court. Medvedev gets it. Into the forehand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Medi as he goes up the line to the backhand of Sinner. Sinner puts it in the open court for a winner. Sinner too good. Advantage Sinner. Easy backhand open court winner for Sinner. Advantage Sinner. To get on the board. What? Serve and volley from Sinner is out. All right, the volley no good. And Medvedev is back to deuce. Is this the end of Sinner? Come on. Deuce. Crazy. Crazy talk. All right, serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve, the forehand of Medvedev. Forehand from Sinner into the forehand of Medi. Sinner with the forehand up the line off the tape. It doesn't go over though. And Medvedev has got another chance to get the double break. Advantage Medvedev. By the way, chat. I don't know. Put something in the chat. How are you feeling right now about this situation? That's what I want to see. Put an emoji in the chat. How are you feeling? Give me one emoji to show me what your emotional state is right now, because this is confusing. I'm confused. Like if I was an emoji right now, I'd be confused. But what about you guys? What are you guys? Some of you just like chilling. Just like, eh. All right, advantage Medvedev. As the return goes in to the forehand of Sinner, and he puts the drive volley away. We're back to deuce. All right, so people are shocked. People are putting fire in the chat. People are just chilling. Confused, yeah. Medvedev emojis in the chat. All right, deuce. As Sinner serves again. And the return from Medvedev goes into the forehand of Sinner. Sinner in the net again. What are these errors? Advantage Medvedev. What are these errors? Somebody needs to reboot Sinner because I don't know what's going on. There's some glitchy, funky stuff going on, and they just need to reboot him. Because something is going, like, I don't know what it is. He's just playing all of a sudden, shockingly, way below what the 9.7 that he was playing. As he puts a 4-hand winner away that time. Nice drive volley. And it's back to deuce. All right, deuce. Sinner serves again. Oh, we're in deuce jail. All right, nice serve, Sinner. Advantage, Sinner. Hey, Vic, can you let me out? Hey, Vic.
Cam, if you could please explain to this poor tennis fan what on earth is going on. Just clicked on your stream. It makes no sense. How is this real?
Yeah, so, hang on a second. First there's a fault, second serve. Thank you for the donation. So this is a stream. I watch the match. You guys watch it, and we all talk about it. That's what this is. This is real, though. I'm a real person. As we just serve out wide the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev with a forehand into the forehand of Sinner. The backhand of Medvedev is Sinner with a forehand inside out. Medi with a slice. Sinner comes in. As Medvedev with a pass. Sinner with a volley. Too good. All right. Sinner finally holds and shakes his fist to the crowd. All right. 3-1 Medvedev with a break. Yeah, so this is called a watch along. We sit here and we watch the tennis. You watch it at your house, I watch at my house, and we discuss what's going on. That's what this is. I know it's a little bit weird. It's kind of a weird kind of concept. But that's what this is. It is real. I am real. I'm a real person. Like, I'm a real person. Yeah. Could AI do this? Didn't think so. All right, 3-1. As the return goes into the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner with a slice back. Medvedev. Drop shot. Winner. Okay. Drop shot winner Medvedev. I reckon I've said that 4 times in 7 years. All right, 15 love. As the return goes into the backhand of Medvedev. Backhand from Sinner on the stretch. Medvedev up the line. Hits it long. Oh, bad miss by Medi. 15-0. Got to be careful here because if Sinner breaks back, nothing mattered. 15-0. Serve again. Into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes to the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner with a forehand up the line. Medvedev with a backhand slice. Sinner. Backhand again to the backhand of Medvedev. Into the backhand of Sinner. To the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand again. Medvedev goes up the line. Sinner's there with his forehand. Medvedev goes cross-court with a backhand. Sinner slicing the net. 30-15. I tell you, if you were here at the start of the stream, I was taught, by the way, Sinner's got hands on knees. I was talking about how those long rallies at the start, if Medvedev was able to just stretch out those rallies early, and maybe that's what he was doing in the long game, right? Maybe the first couple of games, he wasn't trying to get a break and win early. He was like, if I can drag you into the distance, into the third, playing some long rallies, which he was doing in that first couple of games, Medvedev, even though he lost the games. Maybe and I said, maybe it builds up over time. And if he can get there, and I didn't think he would, but if he could get there, maybe he would be able to cash in the third because Sinner would be exhausted or at least fatigued, right? And it seemed like the way Sinner looks a little tired. Medvedev's worked him over a little bit. 4-4 rally. That goes in the back of Sinner. Medvedev forehand. Again to the forehand of Sinner as Medvedev. Slice. Up the line as Sinner gets a backhand up the line to the forehand of Medvedev. Again to the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev. Forehand again. Into the Sinner backhand as Medvedev. Backhand on the stretch. Sinner gets it. Medvedev backhand again. Sinner gets that too with the backhand. As Medvedev goes up the line, Sinner there with the forehand on the stretch. Medvedev drop shot. Sinner gets it with a drop shot back. Medvedev slice pass. Sinner with a volley. Too good. Too good. And Sinner shakes the fist again. 30-all. By the way, none of this will matter if Medvedev gets broken. Like all of the hard work and all the great shot making and all the errors that Sinner's given him, none of that means nothing if it's 3-all. Like, he has to be 4-1, he has to be 5-2. Like, if he gives the break back to Sinner and it's back on serve, what was the point, right? But Sinner, I tell you, you would think that Sinner's played for 3 hours. He does, all of a sudden, just like yesterday against Rublev. This time yesterday, right? This moment in the match, he was like, all of a sudden, he just kind of like had a crash. Sinner hits a backhand wide. Yeah, Sinner just has like an energy dump. Stop clutching your pearls at sports. Always all sorts of creative narratives, just like what Cam just said. Wait, what? I've just got a chain. Adam!
Medi will win this set-end match. I'm calling it now, about 25 certainty.
Look, he could win this set, but the match, I feel like Sinner's going to recover. Anyways, backhand. Thank you for the 5. As we go back up the line to the forehand of Medvedev, now to the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev, backhand again to the backhand of Sinner, up the line to the forehand of Medvedev. Medi hits it wide, though. I tell you, these long rallies are getting Sinner wide. They're getting Sinner sore. Was he spewing? Sinner's not feeling well. Medvedev is working Sinner over. Deuce. There's a forehand from Medvedev into the backhand of Sinner. Medi forehand. Again to the forehand of Sinner. Medi has to hold if he's going to make this even worth it. He hits it out, though. And it's advantage Sinner. Medi has to keep the break. I mean, at all costs. If you've got Sinner looking like he's spewing on the side of the court, you got to keep him there. All right, advantage Sinner. As the return goes out by Sinner on the shank, Medi gets the deuce. I tell you, Chad, I've said this many times. As much as the 90s generation of player, there's Zverev and Medvedevs of the world, as much as they get so much shit from, tennis fans about how they're, disappointing, they don't get tired. Not very often. I mean, they're built pretty hard. Backing up the line to the forehand of Medvedev. Forehand out from Sinner. Into the backhand of Medvedev. A Sinner backhand. Into the backhand of Medi again. Sinner again to the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand. Nope. No, it goes in from Medvedev. Okay. Now Sinner with a forehand. Into the Medvedev backhand. Sinner forehand of the stretch. As Medvedev drop shot in the net. Right shot just doesn't have that execution, Medi. Advantage Sinner. To get back on serve. But I like serious concern, though. 2 matches in a row now, at about the 1 hour mark, Sinner has had this complete energy exhaustion. And he had, except for Medvedev playing some long rallies at the start of the match, it hasn't really, it's not humid, right? Yeah, okay, there've been some long rallies, but Sinner hasn't played that much this week. So it's not like he's played 3 hour matches every day. As Medvedev hits it out and Sinner's back on serve. This should be a concern. Because what happens when we play 5-set matches? If he's crashing after an hour, how the hell is he going to... What if he was down a set? He'd be screwed. Hopefully it's just a temporary thing that's only happened the last 2 days because he's eaten something. I don't know. But I don't know. It's not. It's kind of like Djokovic has the same problem, right? We see Djokovic just have this crash in the start of a second set or whatever, and you're like, but it's more concerning because Djokovic obviously it's he hasn't played as much, whatever. But Sinner's been maybe he's been too active. I don't know. It's weird though. It's a very strange thing to see. He will recover though, so that's why Medvedev had to keep the break. But yeah. Cam, you have to understand that Sinner is playing non-stop for 5 Masters. It's natural to get tired. Yeah. Okay. But the way it's why didn't he get tired last week or the start of the week? Why all of a sudden? It's all hit him at once. All of a sudden he's like, oh shit, I played a lot. You're so dramatic. Sinner is fine. Okay, yeah, Sinner is fine. He looks great. $1 million. Doesn't even look like he's breaking a sweat. Yeah, Sinner looks great. You're right. Are you watching this match? Are you watching this match? Are you watching this match? Yeah, Sinner looks great. Never better. 3-2. Yeah. He looks fine. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah. Don't worry. Actually, you know what, chat? I'm sorry. Yeah, Sinner is fine. He doesn't look tired. He looks like he just got out of bed. He looks fresh. Looks great. Delusional. 3-2. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Shame for Medi, though, giving that break back. You know what? Like he had Sinner on the ropes for a bit. But now he's let Sinner back in the match. Or back in the set. 3-2. Serve goes in the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Sinner hits it out. He's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine, chat. It's fine. Just an error. Look, he's allowed to hit an error. He's allowed to go. You know what? He's allowed to miss a forehand. God forbid Sinner misses one four. He's missed 10 unforced errors. Don't worry about it. Only 10 errors in this set. Only 10. He's here. Look. Give the man a break. He's allowed to hit an error. He serves another fault. It's fine. Everything's fine. Second serve. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes into the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev backhand. Again to the backhand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand. Into that Medvedev backhand. They're just going backhand to backhand at the moment. Medvedev's just like, I'm just going to rally with you. You keep making errors. As with a backhand rally again. Now Medvedev with a forehand cross court. Sinner gets it. Up the line. Medvedev with a backhand cross court. Sinner gets it. Medvedev backhand goes into the forehand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Medvedev. As Sinner forehand again. Medi with a slice. Goes long. All right. It's 15-0. I'll tell you though. Medi is like, by the way, the length of the rallies in this average rally length of a second serve in this set is 10 shots. It was only 6 shots in the first set. Medvedev is just happy to just chill on the baseline. He's like, you're in my world now. We're playing long rallies, and you're going to have to hit a winner. And Sinner doesn't have the power at the moment to be able to hit it through Medvedev as easily as in the first set. Medi's just happy to chill. He's like, I'm just going to rally. Backhand rally. Again, as Medvedev drop shot. Sinner's going to get it. Oh, Medi with a pass. Sinner with a volley. Medvedev, oh, he can't hit the backhand. Sinner 30-15. Yeah, Medi got, these drop shots are not it. Medi might hit one good drop shot in 10, but he's going to hit 9 terrible ones. And that was one of the 9. Good leap from Sinner. Yeah, nice volley from Sinner. Not an easy shot. Ace-7-T. 40-15. Cam supports Sinner. Tell them that. Tell all them that. All right, 40-15. Why are you burning? No, we're just on fire, mate. Just another day on the stream. 40-15. As the return goes out by Medvedev, it's 3-0. All right, we're back. Level. And that 3-love lead. What 3-love lead? What are you talking about? 3-love lead. Somebody comes in here and said, what happened? And we say 3-love. They'd be like, bullshit. It never happened. All right, on a serious note, though, Medvedev has to hold. This is a serious hold for Medi. He needs this game because Sinner is on a little bit of a roll. Should have been 4-love. Yeah, I mean, should have, would have, could have. Serving to the forehand. Sinner, return goes to the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner, backhand. Up the line. Medvedev gets it back. Sinner. Forehand into the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand on the stretch. Medi. Drop shot. Sinner gets it. Medvedev volley. Sinner's going to hit a backhand, and then Medvedev drop volley. See, that's the 1 out of 10. That was the one. It was great. It worked perfectly there, Medvedev. But I'll tell you though, like Medi is smart, and again, these guys from the 90s generation get a lot of stick because of because they're not as good as they should have been or whatever. But they're smart and they've got a gas tank. They can play forever. Forehand up the line at the backhand of Sinner, backhand of Medvedev. Again to the backhand of Sinner. As Medvedev forehand in the net. Ooh, nice shot, Sinner. Good depth, 15-0. And look, Medi's like, I can sense you're tired. I'm going to start. That's why he's dropped on so much, Medvedev, because he knows that Sinner's stuffed and he wants to work him over. And even though he can't execute the drop shot as much as he wants to, he knows that even if he does a bad drop shot, Sinner's still having to sprint. Burning the energy, right? Return goes into the forehand of Medvedev up the line to the backhand of Sinner, Medvedev. Backhand again to the forehand of Sinner, Medvedev. Forehand again into the forehand of Sinner, Medvedev. Forehand again to the backhand of Sinner, Medvedev with a slice. Sinner forehand. Off the tape, goes in. Medvedev goes cross-court with a forehand into the forehand of Sinner. Now Medvedev backhand cross-court. Sinner drop shot in the net. And he didn't want to play the rally, Sinner. That was a get me out of here drop shot. He doesn't want to play. That was, and he's like leaning over the box. I don't know what was happening there. That was a, I don't want to play anymore. Right? That drop shot was a get me out of here. And he hit in the net. 30-15. Medi is working Sinner. But Sinner's fine. Don't worry about it. He's fine. Shank return goes wide by Sinner. 40-15. It's fine. 40-15. 40-15. Medvedev serves. And Sinner goes short in the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner with the forehand up the line. Medvedev backhand cross court. Sinner. Backhand again the forehand of Medvedev. Into the forehand of Sinner as Medi backhand cross court. Sinner gets it. On the stretch is Medvedev backing up the line. Sinner's there with his forehand. Medvedev goes backhand again to the backhand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand again. Goes long. It's 4-3 Medvedev. And Sinner is stumbling around. Sinner is exhausted. Like, Sinner looks exhausted. He is struggling physically. He's breathing through his mouth. It's like Sinner's got a stitch or something. He's like, he can't catch his breath. Like, Sinner is literally like, he's not fine. Like, Sinner is, like, what is going on? He's fine, apparently. According to one guy in chat who's, like, clearly just, like, not watching this match. Sinner looks dead. Like, he looks dead on his feet. It's crazy. Excuses? What excuses? He looks like that. I'm literally explaining it. What excuse? He looks tired. I'm not making it up. Credit should be given to Medvedev taking the long rallies. Yeah. I mean, again, if you go back to the start of the stream, there was those really long rallies in the first two games. And even though Medvedev got broken, all of those things, right, that were happening early, even though he got beaten badly in the first set, see, Medi's playing the long game. We're all thinking, 6-2, this is going to be over in an hour. But Medi's like, no. I'm doing things in the first set that you're not paying attention to because you're watching Sinner too much. You're thinking Sinner's playing amazing. No, I'm making him work. He's having to work for this. Even though it was over quickly. And now he's worked the point that Sinner's exhausted. And you're like, where the hell did this come from? Oh, Medi made this happen early in the match. Medi was doing this while we were all paying attention. We were all like, wow, Sinner. And then Medi's like, I'm actually doing work. And it's paying off at the moment. 4-3. But how long will Sinner be like this? Because he might get a second wind and it'll be all over. So that's why Medi had to, giving the break back was a bad thing for Medi, because I don't think Sinner's going to get any more tired than now. He might just get that second win and come back. Energy comes back. He takes the things, right? We've seen it with Djokovic many times. He just takes that magical potion and whoop, comes back, and it was just a dip, right? It was just a glitch. It was a blip. Yeah, Medi's playing chess today. 15 love. Backhand return. Into the forehand of Sinner. That goes up the line to the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner, drop shot. Medvedev's going to get it. But Sinner with a pass. Medvedev with a forehand. Sinner with a backhand. Pass up the line. Too good. And it's 30 love. Medvedev just didn't have the volleys to do anything at the net. Sinner too good. 30 love. $30 love. $30 love. We've almost got to put it on a meme now that Sinner is fine. It's fine. He's fine. Forehand rally. As that goes in the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner with the backhand on the stretch. Medvedev. Backhand again to the backhand of Sinner into the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand again. Goes wide. It's 30-15. Now chat. Again, on a serious note. We have been... word on the street is that Sinner doesn't like night matches. And he's only played one night match this week. He doesn't really want to play these night matches. Now, why would that be? Well, one of the reasons is because his shots wouldn't be as effective, right? He can't get that power as he would during the day, right? The conditions are slower, they're heavier, it's harder to hit winners. Grindier, right? And you're playing against one of the best grinders on tour. I mean, this is a bad combination for Sinner not liking these conditions. He does serve an ace, though, and he says, "You're an idiot. What would you know?" Hey, look, I know I'm an idiot. That's what I know. 40-15. But he is struggling to get any power, but he's also struggling to get past Medvedev most of this time. Had this have been during the day, who knows? But at night, it is becoming more apparent that Sinner doesn't like this as much. All right, 4-all. Sinner holds. All right, Medvedev serves again. Do I play tennis myself? I don't play currently. But I have played tennis for a while, yeah. A lot. 4-0. I get what you're saying, but literally break back. Brought back the set from 3 love. Yeah, but that's why it was so important that Medvedev, because I don't know if it was this stream or the last stream, but I said that if somebody, I get asked every day, right? Who's going to beat Sinner? Who's going to beat Sinner? Who's going to beat Sinner? It's going to take somebody playing their best to beat Sinner if he's tired, right? And even though Sinner is tired, Medvedev has to still play out of his mind. Because even tired Sinner is still Sinner, right? And that's what we saw in the first, in this set here. It was up 3 love, Medvedev, right? He got the break. But then, even though Sinner's tired, Medvedev gave it back. Or Sinner broke back, right? So it's like, well, Medvedev still had to play up here against this Sinner, right? This tired Sinner, right? And otherwise he's going to come back because you can't get fooled by Sinner, right? You can't get tricked. Can't let Sinner he's tired. I'm going to just play a little easier now. No. You got to keep that pressure on. 15-0. Anyways, Medvedev 15-0. Return goes in the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner with a forehand slice. Medvedev backhand cross court. Sinner gets it. Medvedev backhand cross court again. Sinner gets it. Medvedev grunting. Backhand up the line. Sinner gets with a forehand on the stretch. Medvedev drop shot. Sinner's going to get there with a slice in the net though. All right, Medi with another drop shot. Effective. 30-15. 30-15. And Sinner serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Josh.
No one can beat Sinner. Sinner gonna beat Sinner.
Well, that's what's happening at the moment. I mean, Medi's playing some good shots, but Sinner is making a lot of errors. All right, thank you for the 2. 40-15, Sinner with another error. By the way, chat, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Appreciate that. Nice shot, Medvedev. Sinner puts it up, and then Medvedev with a drive volley. Sinner gets it back, but Medvedev volleys it away, and it's 5-4 Medvedev. And Sinner is going to serve to stay in the set. Okay, who thought we were going to be saying that, 35 minutes ago? All right. By the way, chat, we're almost at 297,000 as well, so thank you for that. All right. This is Alcaraz disguised as Medvedev. Do I have a 1 or 2 and a backhand? I have a 1 and a backhand. Nice one, Medi. What did I miss? You missed Sinner just crashing. Like his energy just crashed. Sinner is looking better at this change of ends. He's not breathing as crazy as he was in the last game. How can Sinner overcome the issue? Should he go gluten-free like Djokovic? Well, we don't know what the issue is. You know what I mean? Like, being like, oh, just go gluten-free. It's like, well, we don't know what it is. Like, why is Sinner having this? Could be a different thing. Why it's happening? Definitely not weather issues. I think it might just be night session plus Medvedev plus long rallies. And it's just like this is the hardest Sinner's had to work all week. Now, remember, in Madrid, faster courts, quicker conditions, with the altitude. But here, I mean, this is night match when it's been raining, right? So that adds to the moisture in the air, which makes things slower. Plus Medvedev, who's a grinder. It's very hard to hit winners against Medvedev. All of those things combined are just zapping Sinner. Plus, we also got to remember that Sinner hasn't been pushed this week. Like, no one this week has pushed Sinner. He's had a pretty cruisy road. So the first guy to, give him a nudge, he hasn't had to, play someone, he hasn't been pushed, right? So now he's been pushed. He's like, oh, shit, what's going on? Like, he's unfamiliar right now with what's going on because he hasn't been pushed since, probably since Hoda in Madrid, right? All right, Sinner with a fault, second serve. Let's see if he can level. All right, double fault. Love 15. Love 15. All right, Sinner serves again. Sinner serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev. Backhand again to the backhand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner. Backhand on the stretch. Medvedev. In the net. 15-0. That's a shame. 15-0. Medi missing the easy one. 15-0. Josh.
This is exactly why I didn't bet this game. I respect Medvedev's game enough to not bet big against him. He's still gonna lose, though. Let go, Sinner.
Thank you for the 5. You just don't know with Medi, do you? You just don't know when he's gonna be this. Klavedev is going to find out from Medvedev cross court. Sinner gets on the stretch. Medvedev up the middle. Sinner backhand inside out. Slice from Medvedev is going to go wide. And it's 30-15 and a bit of a clinch of the fist from Sinner. 30-15. 30-15. And Sinner serves again. And the return goes out. 40-15. 40-15. There's a bit of fault, second serve. A double fault Sinner, 40-30. All right, 40-30. 40-30 is Sinner still a chance here to level in this second. By the way, chat, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Appreciate that. And we're so close to 297 as well, so thank you. By the way, if you're new to the channel, make sure you say hi. We love talking to the new people. All right, 40-30. Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev. Forehand on the stretch. Sinner hits it back. Is Medvedev drop shot? Sinner gets it.
Medvedev is a sneaky devil for sure.
Yes, he is. Then Medvedev hits a winner. We get the deuce. Thank you for the 2, Josh. All right, Medvedev. Lovely drop shot backhand combo, Medi again. And that was a great disguise as well. 2 points away, Medi, from stealing this second set. But he did not really a steal because he's been in control of the set pretty much the entire time. Deuce. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Drop shot from Sinner. Medvedev gets it with a slice, but Sinner's got the whole court to hit into. He just pushed Medvedev away enough that Sinner could just go slice into the open court. Advantage Sinner to level. Who's unsubscribing? Who's pressing the button? All right, advantage. Advantage Sinner. Advantage Sinner. Ace out wide. All right. Sinner holds. 5-5 in the second. Look, you think it's funny? People are like, hey, oh, oh, oh. Ready? 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 Wait. Hey. Oh. Hey, whoa. Huh. Wait. Hey. Hang on. Huh. I'm not going to say it yet because boo. 5-all. Oh, no! We peaked. All right. Lob goes out by Sinner. 15 love. We peaked. 15 love, Medvedev. Look at her. I know she's awake. Hello. She's awake. All right, drop shot Medvedev's too good. 30 love. What a drop shot. 30 love. 30 love. All right, serve again from Medvedev. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As a return, goes back into Medvedev. Cross court, the backhand slice of Sinner. Medvedev. Backhand to backhand with Sinner. Up the line to the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand again with a slice, but he can't get it. Because Medvedev, I think, hit the back of the line. He did. 40 love. 40 love. By the way, chat, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Remember, if we get to 1,000 likes, I'm going to give 10 members. We'll do that for every occasion. All right, first serve's a fault. Second serve. Oh, double fault. 40-15. Well, if you're going to double fault, you might as well do it at 40 love. 40-15. And the first serve is a fault. Second serve. Double fault twice. All right, now don't do that again. No more of those. Back-to-back double faults, Medvedev. 40-30. 40-30. And then another fault and the crowd go wild. Oh, no. Oh, no. Second serve is in to the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev drop shot. Sinner gets it. Oh, but he hits it in the nets. Sinner got there. Medvedev shakes the racket like, oh, lucky. Hey, Aditya, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 5. All right. Thank you, everybody. We got to 297, or did we? We'll say we did, and then we won't worry about it. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Welcome, chat. Welcome to whatever this is. All right. Can Sinner get to the tiebreak? Second set. Sinner still looks exhausted, by the way. Sinner is still looking stuffed. What are we going to do for 300K? So, we're going to open this, which is it's a box of 5, it's got 12 cards, and 5 of them have autographs, and you can get Djokovic. I think there's Nadal, Alcaraz. So yeah, we're going to open this. Yeah. It's got 12 cards in it, but 5 of them are signed. So yeah, that's what we're going to do when we get to a 300K. All right. All right. You would also be stuffed. Yeah, but that's because I'm not a professional athlete anymore. I'm retired. We're nowhere near match point. And not yet. Am I going to give you one? I don't know. Haven't decided. For 300K, you should invite Nadal, Federer, or Djokovic to the channel. Yeah, look, that would be a great idea, but I don't know if I don't think they'd reply. They're probably really busy right now. All right. 6-5, Medvedev. A Sinner forehand to the forehand of Medvedev. Medi up the line for a winner. Love 15. Love 15. Great shot, Medvedev up the line. Love 15. Serve again from Sinner. Is a fault. Second serve. 300K cake. We might have a cake. As serving the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes to forehand to Sinner. Medvedev backhand. Into the forehand of Sinner. He shanks it long, Sinner, and it's love 30. Love 30. Somebody in the chat said, why doesn't Sinner call for the trainer? I reckon Sinner is holding off until he needs the trainer. I don't think he wants to use the trainer now. I think he's going to wait until if he goes to a third, then he might call the trainer in the third. I don't think he's doing it because he wants to have that option open if he needs it if he gets in danger in the third. You know what I'm saying? Not a tactical, because he definitely could use the trainer, but I reckon that the reason he's not using it is because he's doesn't feel like he's losing yet. So he might. Okay, you can say it like maybe he's going to use it strategically. Why would he waste it when he's up a set, right? Why would he do that? So he's probably going to keep that until he needs it. If he needs it. 15-30, first serve's a fault, second serve. He might get he might get the trainer after this set if it goes 3, right? To start the third. Return goes in, the forehand of Sinner, cross court, the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner forehand. Up the line. Medvedev's there with a slice, but it's in the net. 30-all. All right, Sinner with a little shake of the racket. 30-all. But also, the reason why he might not be calling the trainer because he already knows what's up. So he doesn't need the trainer to tell him what's going on because he already knows what's going on. He's like, oh, I'm feeling like this because I ate this or because of this reason, right? And I need to eat this or I need to drink this to make myself feel better. He probably already knows what's wrong and how to fix it, right? Which is why he doesn't need the trainer to give him any answers. He has the answers, right? His team have the answers. As the backhand return goes into the forehand of Sinner, 30-all. Medvedev could steal the set here as we get a backhand rally again. Another backhand from Sinner goes wide. Medvedev hit the line on his backhand and gets a set point. Medi to take the second. 30-40. 30-40. Serve. Is a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand, Medvedev. Good return to the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev. Another backhand into the backhand of Sinner up the line of the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner. Backhand again, cross court. Medvedev gets it. But overhits it. And Sinner gets the deuce. Oh, Sinner gets the deuce. That was a big chance for Medvedev. But Sinner clutch. Deuce. Serve again. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes deep into the forehand of Sinner. Medi with a forehand up the line. Sinner's there with a backhand cross. Medvedev again to the backhand of Sinner. Up the line in the net from Sinner. And Medvedev's got another set point to take us to a third. Advantage Medvedev. Advantage Medvedev. And the crowd's like, oh no. I mean, they've already lost it. Dadary. What's his name? How do we say? Dadary. Sinner serves an ace. Dadary. Back to deuce. Clutch. Back to deuce. No, I'm fine. It's all right. I'm not having a stroke. It's okay. Deuce. Sinner serves again. As a fault. Second serve. Serve again. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev. Backhand up the line, up the middle. Sinner gets a forehand inside out. Medvedev gets it back. Goes up the line. Sinner forehand cross court. Medvedev. Forehand into the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev forehand again. Cross court the forehand of Sinner. It's Medvedev. Forehand up the line. Sinner's there with the backhand. Medvedev. Backhand drop shot. Sinner's going to get it. Medvedev pass. Sinner with a volley in the net. Medi outplayed him. And it's a set point for the third time for Medvedev. Wow. I tell you, ever since I said Medvedev's drop shots are 1 out of 10, he's hit like 4 of them. Which is more than 1 out of 10. He's like, I can drop shots. Shut up. All right, I will. God, Sinner looks in pain, mate. She looks stuffed. Advantage Medvedev. Set point number 3. Sinner serves. To the slice of Medvedev. Return goes in. Sinner drop shot. Medi's going to get it. And hit a winner! Hello? Where am I? Hello? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? How does Medvedev get a set-off Sinner on clay? On clay. 8.8 for Medvedev performance rating. Sinner with an 8.3. Not bad for Sinner. Not great, but not bad. Medvedev, by the way, should have won that set easier. Weird. I know I said that out loud, but weird to say out loud, right? He should have won that set easier. But we're going 3, baby. By the way, who said in the start of the stream, I know one of you said it, we're talking about how like we thought the 3-setter would be the last match, and someone's like, oh, maybe this is the hard match. Maybe this is the close match. And then we're like, yeah, good one. I want to apologize on behalf of everybody in the chat. You were right. This is the better match. This is the 3-setter. This is the epic that we didn't know. We thought it would be Rude Darderi. Here we are. Klavedev takes the second. What? What is this? What are we watching? Cam's obviously a Sinner hater. Oh, yes. Here we are. Okay. Sinner's got this watch. Hey, look, I still fully believe Sinner's going to win this. Don't you worry. I don't think Sinner's going to lose. It's just a complete shock that he lost a set. By the way, I think that's the first time he's lost a set that wasn't a tiebreak for a long time. Like, we talked about this the other day, that he's been losing tiebreak sets every now and again, but I think that's the first time he's been broken to lose a set since, like, Menchik. Because he's won every other set except for, like, 2 or 3, right? And they were tiebreaks. So I'm pretty sure that was the first time he's lost a set with a break, or been broken to lose a set or whatever, since Doha in February. I mean, that's insane. That is insane. Crazy. Sinner needs to figure out why he's so tired and what to take to feel better. Because if he's fatigued going into this final set, Medvedev is going to keep working him. Sinner needs a second wind. He needs a magical potion. He needs something to boost his energy. And the crowd... See, this is the thing with Sinner, though. Some players use the crowd. Sinner doesn't use the crowd in that way to get adrenaline pumping. He doesn't do that. So he's going to have to get it himself or whatever he needs. You know what I mean? Like, he needs the electrolytes. He needs the minerals. Because the crowd are not going to give him the boost like Darderi, for example, right? Who got the crowd buff, right? Sinner doesn't... The crowds don't help him as much. He doesn't use the crowds in that way, right? 15 love. So he's going to have to find the energy somewhere else. Josh!
The pigs are frying, Cam.
Pigs are frying. What does that mean? Thank you for the donation. As that goes in the net by Sinner, 30 love. What does that mean? I don't understand. Like is like bacon? Bacon. I love bacon's delicious. All right, 30 love Medvedev. Oh, they're flying. Oh, pigs are flying. Oh, okay. I thought he said frying. I thought he meant like food. Backhand to backhand rally. As Medvedev. A backhand again to the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev forehand. Into the Sinner forehand is Medvedev. Backhand again. To the slice of Sinner. Medvedev backhand again. Into the slice of Sinner. Medvedev backhand again. Up the line. Sinner with a forehand cross court. Medvedev's got a drop shot. Oh, he does. But Sinner gets it back and puts it away. Hey, Aditya, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. By the way, we're almost at 1,000 likes. We're almost at 1,000 likes. 30-15. This is a bad dream? Apparently. They've been playing an hour and 45. So not the longest match, but again, it has been physical. All right, 30-15. Sinner return goes wide, 40-15. Yep. Don't put scores in the chat. Thank you for being here, though. All right, 40-15. As Medi serves a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes in the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner forehand slice. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Sliced. To the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev forehand. Cross court. Sinner gets it. Up the line. Medvedev backhand slice. Goes in the net. 40-30. 40-30. All right. 40-30. All right, he's got a fault second serve. As the return goes in the net by Sinner, and it's 1 love Medvedev. All right. 1 love Medvedev final set. Chat. I'm not going to say anything. All right, I was going to say something. And then I realized too soon. Not going to say nothing. Not going to say anything, chat. We'll talk about it when the time is right. It might not be right today. We might not even talk about it. But I'm not going to talk about it, because if I talk about it, you'll all yell at me. You'll call me a wizard. I don't want to do that. I'm not putting that damn hat back on. I'm not saying nothing. Let's just watch it. Let's just watch this match, all right? Let's just watch it. I'm not gonna say shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 1 love Medvedev. Serve. There's no such thing as a curse. Return. Goes in the forehand of Sinner up the line of the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Again to the forehand of Sinner. As Medvedev. Forehand goes up the line. That goes long. 15 love Sinner. 15 love. 15 love. By the way, to all the people that are saying Sinner is not tired, what are you watching? What are you watching? What are you, like, are you, by the way, people that are Sinner fans, you're his fans, and you're watching this saying he's actually fine. I can understand if, like, Djokovic, Alcaraz, Medvedev fans were like, oh, Sinner, he's not tired. How could he be tired? He's number 1 in the world. But the Sinner fans are saying he's not tired is crazy. What do you mean? What are you watching? Your man's tired. He's stuffed. Forward rally. He's not okay. He's been worked into the ground. It's okay. It's not an excuse. It's actually happening. It's not like, oh, Sinner's losing because of it. No. It's okay. It's crazy. He's not tired. What are you watching? What are you watching? What are you watching? So wait, Sinner looks like this all the time. What, terrible? Like, what do you mean? Crazy. Like, this is one of the only times that you could come in here and be like, God, Sinner doesn't look great today. It sucks that he's losing because he's not playing great. I'm a fan of Sinner and he's not playing great because he's tired. I'd be like, yeah. And anyone who says excuse, I'd be like, loser. But like, there's people in the chat that are Sinner fans that are clearly just like, oh, he's fine. That sucks. That's worse. Right? He's fine? God, that's even worse then. Forehand return. Goes in the forehand of Sinner. Forehand of Medvedev. Has Sinner forehand again to the forehand of Medi. Sinner. Forehand up the line. Medvedev backhand cross court. Sinner gets it with a slice. Medvedev. Forehand inside in. That's a good shot. Sinner gets it back. Medvedev goes up the line. Sinner's there with a backhand cross court. Medvedev in the net. 30-15. And Sinner just shakes the fist. He's not going to quit. We know that. All right, 30-15. 30-15. And look, I can say this much, chat, right? Yes, Sinner might be tired because he's played a lot. But I also think we've got to give Medvedev so much credit for those early, like first set. Even though he didn't win the first set, Medvedev at all, he was nowhere close. But all those long rallies early in the match have built up and pushed Sinner to this point. Sinner's fatigued. Yes, he's played a lot. But Medvedev's worked him. As with a backhand rally. Medi in the net, 40-15. Like that 24-shot rally on the second point of the match, or whatever it was, that plus, times whatever, 20, 30 of them, all of those have built up. And Medvedev's pushed Sinner to this point. Medvedev's done this. This is Medvedev's fault, right? Yes, he's played a lot. But no one has made Sinner play like fatigue like this. Yes, Rublev had a moment yesterday. But no one's worked Sinner this hard. Probably since, like I said, like Monte Carlo. Medvedev misses the pass, it's 1-1. So you got to give Medvedev the credit. 1 game all. And I'll tell you, bonus points for Medvedev serving first too. If he can keep holding, this is exactly where Medvedev wants to be. Serving first in the third. It worked against Landalusi yesterday, remember? He served first, he got to 5-4, then he broke, won the set. So this is great. Obviously, Sinner is not Landalusi, but still. As Sinner hits a backhand winner up the line. He's got to keep holding though, Medvedev, otherwise it's all worth nothing. Love 15! And the crowd's getting into it a little bit more now. Love 15. Medi serves. Into the forehand of Sinner. Return. Goes. Oh, it's in! Medi had an air swing. It bounced weird off the ground and Medi just completely missed the ball. Love 30. Oh, no. What a time to have an air swing. Chance for Sinner here. Serve. Into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes back into Medvedev. Sinner forehand. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Up the line of the net from Medi. Uh-oh. Love 40. Sinner's got 3 break points. Love 40. By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat for popping off. Chat, what's your favorite color? Tell me your favorite color in the chat right now. Mine is black. Love 40. Serving to the forehand of Sinner. Sinner hits it wide. 15-40, 1 saved. What's your favorite color, chat? 15-40. Green, purple, blue. Blue, blue, purple, black, blue. Italy blue, purple, 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 red. Purple, blue, purple, green. As we're to find out from Medvedev on the stretch. Sinner with the forehand up the line. Medvedev. Backhand cross court. Sinner's there with his backhand. It's Medvedev. Backhand up the line. Goes long. Sinner breaks. And a big shot by Sinner. Oh, he's fired up. He was holding that inside. And the crowd are on their feet. All right. Sinner breaks. Sinner was holding that in. He was like, I want to rage. Sinner 2-1. Josh.
As a Sinner fan he allowed to lose, he's still world #1 win or lose by a country mile.
No, he's not allowed to lose. He's not allowed to lose. He's on a win streak. He's got to keep the streak alive. 5-1, $5. Thank you for Josh. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 Sinner. Blue. Magenta. Yeah, what is your favorite color? Oh, by the way, Chad, I forgot. We got to the gift. We got to the gift to members. Hang on. Ah, here we go. Orange, yellow. Yeah, that was a proper roar. He's been holding that in. That was a proper roar by Sinner. Whoa, the slow-mo, that is scary. For a man that doesn't show any emotion, for him to scream like that is just like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sorry. We should all sorry. Like that, should scare Medvedev. He won't be scared, but if Sinner's making those noises, it's like, oh. I'm sorry. Chills, yeah, chills, exactly. All right. Sinner gets a break. 2-1, final set. Let's see if Medvedev can try and get it back. Sinner's not very generous, though, so good luck. On a scoreboard, I'm sure he's really generous in real life. All right. Sinner serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes out. 15-love. And the crowd's going crazy now. Oh, they're booing! Why are they booing? Are they booing Medvedev? What did he do? Why were they booing? I didn't see it. The camera didn't see it. What did he do? 15-love. First serve's a fault. Second serve. What did Medvedev do? Did he hit the ball aggressively or something? Or did he bounce his racket? Smack the ball. Okay. Return goes in the forehand. Sinner. Drop shot's going to go in. And if the crowd needed any more things to cheer about, 30-love. Great drop shot. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So he smacked the ball into the net. He kind of practiced the forehand, but then he kind of rolled it into the, smacked it into the ground. Great drop shot. 30-love. Sinner serves. Sinner with a serve. Is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As a return. Goes in. And then Medvedev in the net. And Sinner gets 40-love to consolidate the break. 40-love to go to 3-1. Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve, the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes into the slice of Sinner. Medvedev backhand. Up the line. Sinner gets it back with the forehand cross court. Medvedev goes up the line again. Sinner backhand. Into the Medvedev backhand up the line. That's a good shot by Medi. 40-15. It's crushed a backhand up the line winner. 40-15. 40-15. 40-15. Serve. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner, who hits a slice. Medvedev slices it back. As Sinner with a forehand comes to the net. Medvedev with a pass. Sinner with a volley in the nets. 40-30. Boris Becker's there, by the way. 40-30. By the way, chat, do you think peak Boris Becker beats Daniil Medvedev? Peak Becker or peak Medvedev? Be pretty interesting. I feel like that'd be an interesting matchup. Like 1994 Boris Becker versus 2021 Medvedev. Or 2022 Medvedev. Well, that kind of like period. Becker? Not on hard courts. A lot of people going with Becker, all right. Backhand up the line from Medvedev. That's a great shot. Sinner gets it back though. Medvedev. Forehand into the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev with a drop shot, but Sinner gets it with a pass. Oh, Medi had that winner. And he hits it not short enough. And Sinner hits a pass. It's 3-1. He just doesn't have a volley, Medvedev. That was the... I don't even know what that was. Anyways,
Truth be told, Medvedev is the only guys outside Alcaraz and Novak who can actually challenge Jannik.
Yeah, we're seeing that, aren't we? We're seeing that Medvedev has consistently now pushed Sinner. Indian Wells final and this have been the best matches Medvedev's played. That's a good drop volley. He needed that in the last game. 15-love. Yeah. We said this in Indian Wells. When Medvedev beat Alcaraz and then got to the final and nearly beat Sinner, we're thinking, oh shit, maybe it's the big three with Medvedev. When everyone loves the big three, apparently. We forgot about Medi. And then Medi disappeared because of clay. But yeah, again, Medi reminding us that, oh, yeah, this guy is capable of beating Alcaraz and Sinner. He's done it before. He knows what to do. As Sinner hits it right at Medvedev's feet and then puts away the forehand. Great return, Sinner. 30-15. Or at least he's capable of playing them. Maybe not beating Sinner because he hasn't beaten him for a while, but he's capable of competing against them. Like he's competitive against them. Which is all we can ask for as tennis fans, right? As for the ATP, having players be able to push Sinner and Alcaraz is a good thing. And Alcaraz and Sinner fans are going to go, no, it's not. And I get that. Sinner's mum left. Fair enough. 30-all. But for the casual fans or even for just like the neutral fans, if Sinner and Alcaraz dominate the whole time, a lot of people are going to stop watching. But having this match happen, people are going to actually listen to what's going on and go, oh, hang on. So Sinner's not unbeatable. There are players that could play against him well. Maybe I should watch tennis again because I wasn't watching because it was too dominant, right? Sinner hits a forehand wide and it's 40-30. You know what I mean? And I know, again, Sinner fans are going to be like, no, we don't want that. I get it. You're like, whatever. But like for the people that don't have a horse in the race, right? And not a Sinner, Alcaraz, like we're impartial. We need guys like Medvedev to push them. He might not beat him, but this is a way better match than any match this is way more fun than any match we've watched this week with Sinner. This is the best match we've seen from Sinner, best match he's played, right? Most interesting match it's been, right? It's way more fun like this. It's better than the Zverev matchups that everybody hates, right? Smash from Sinner's too good. Deuce. Much better than the Zverev match. I'd take this every day of the week over the Zverev matches if they're still the same as they were last week. And I tell you this as well, speaking of Zverev, this is good for Zverev because he can watch Medvedev and take apart, like, what did he do? And Zverev can go, well, maybe I need to rally long in the first set. Maybe I need to try and drag Sinner into long rallies, right? Easier said than done. But again, this is good for guys like Zverev who have no answers. Medvedev's figured something out tonight, but he hits a backhand wide and it's advantage Sinner. And it might not be enough to win this match. But he's figured out how to make Sinner bleed, right? A little bit, right? There's a little bit of a chink in the armor. Now, it might not be enough to beat Sinner ever, but it's enough to make Sinner work for it. And a guy like Zverev can watch this and go, oh, okay, what am I doing wrong? How can I do this? As that goes wide by Sinner on the return, deuce. So this is good for Zverev. It might give him some ideas. All right, deuce. It's raining? Where? As Medvedev serves. Into the forehand of Sinner, return goes wide, advantage Medvedev. Why is Zverev? Because Zverev's the one who's been having such trouble with Sinner lately. Like, hit consistently, right? Everybody's having trouble with Sinner, but Zverev is having the most trouble with Sinner, right? He's having more trouble consistently than ever before. Than anybody. So this is great for... It'd be good for Zverev to actually see this and go, oh, what did Medvedev do that I could do against Sinner? Or try, right? For the next time they play. Hopefully in 3 years, right? Not tomorrow. Medvedev with a volley. Sinner with a lob. Medvedev with a backhand. And then Sinner hits a backhand. Medvedev slice. Sinner's just toying with Medi. As Sinner with a forehand and Medi in the net. I mean, he was just toying with him. He was just toying with him. Deuce. I mean, he was literally, like, he had Medvedev at the net, and he's just like, boop, doop, doop, up. Deuce. Serve again. Is a fault from Medvedev. Second serve. As the return goes in the backhand of Medvedev. Backhand out from Sinner. Stop saying Zverev, chat. You're confusing me. Backhand to backhand rally now up to the forehand of Medvedev. Forehand from Sinner. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner on the stretch. Hits it long. Oh, and Sinner's starting to stretch. Oh, he's doing that leg lift. Doing that leg lift, chat. Advantage Medvedev. I tell you what, Casper Ruud, if he gets a beat up Sinner, he'll be like, hey, better for him. Ace out wide Medvedev. Sinner's leg, right side, giving him trouble. He's doing the leg lift. He's feeling some fatigue. Now, when was the last time Sinner played 2 hours? Because I mean, it doesn't sound like that much. But for somebody who hasn't played 2 hours, this has been a grind. 2 hours. It's been a 2 hour grind. This is the longest match since Bonzi back in Madrid. So he played 2 hours against Alcaraz in Monte Carlo. He played 2 hours against Mahatch, 2 hours against Bonzi. He hasn't played 2 hours since the first match in Madrid. And the trainer's out for Sinner. On the leg. The right leg. What did I say, Chad? He did the leg lift. The trainer comes out. Is he not tired? Is he still not tired? Are you sure? Does he just want to talk to the trainer for fun? Does he just want to talk about the last night's game? Oh, did you see Inter last night or the other night? Is he wanting to talk about football? Like, why is the trainer there? He must be fine. He's fine. He's fine. And he's cramping. Is he cramping? No. He can't. He's not allowed to medical timeout. He's cramping. Medvedev's asking the question here. By the way, why does this umpire always train? Oh, I think Medvedev's not convinced. I think Medvedev is doing what Zverev did at the Australian Open with Alcaraz. I think Medvedev's looking at the umpire being like, oh, he's got an injury, does he? Oh. I can't speak French, but I'm pretty sure that Medvedev's questioning this timeout. I can't speak French, but I'm sure that Medi's going, oh, medical timeout for what? Fatigue? Oh, he's got a sore leg. I don't know. Medi's asking the questions in French. And this is, I mean, Zverev went off, right? He went off when Alcaraz got this medical timeout in the fifth, right? This is obviously Medvedev's taking a little bit more of a cool approach to it. But again, I can't speak French, but the way that he was looking at Sinner, I reckon he's probably going, medical timeout? For what? And he's getting a massage. Valid question. Is it, look, only the Sinner and the doctor know, right? Only Sinner and the doctor know. Is it cramps or is it an injury? But I feel like a massage, I feel like loosening up the muscles is not an injury because they would wrap up his leg if he was hurt. This seems very strange. Getting a... This does feel a little bit like semi-finals Australia. And it's probably going to be compared. The internet's going to have a field day because this does... by the way, this could just be a time... I don't think this might not be a medical timeout. So don't go off yet. Don't go at me. But if this is a medical timeout, it does kind of feel like the Australian Open semi with Alcaraz. It is a medical timeout. People are going to hate this. He just got a massage. He didn't get his leg strapped. There was no tape. Sinner's got the break 3-2. That was a medical timeout, by the way. That was an official timeout. They showed it on the screen. Medical timeout. All right, 3-2. As Sinner hits a 4 up the line for a winner. 15 love. It's within the rules. You're allowed to have 2 massages on change of ends. That was not a changeover. That was a medical timeout. They showed it on the screen. Medical timeout, and they had the countdown. Unless they stuffed up the graphics, so maybe they got it confused in the production, right? Maybe the graphics were wrong, but it showed on the screen medical timeout. I didn't hear the umpire say medical timeout, so you might be right. It could be a change event, and I know you can get massages at change events. I know you can. I know those rules. You are allowed to get treated for cramp in the 90 seconds between change events, right? I know that. You're allowed to get the treatment then. But they put on the screen medical timeout. And that's confusing. 30 love. 30 love. And look, Medvedev valid. Asking questions. Like, why? Why is that? Why? But we'll have to confirm. That's why I'm hesitant to be like, that was crazy. Whatever, because I don't know if it was a medical timeout official. I don't know. They showed it on the screen. It was, so that's all I'm going off. All right, 30 love. As the return goes in, the forehand of Sinner up the line to the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand again to the backhand of Medvedev. Sinner backhand on the stretch. Medvedev backhand again to the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev backhand again up the line to the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev hits it out. 40 love, sorry. By the way, should there be allowed a massage between change of ends if you're cramping? Like, should you be able to get any treatment for that at all? I mean, obviously, it would be cruel if somebody was cramping and they didn't get treated. But like, if you're feeling a little bit sore and then you sit down, and even if it's not a medical timeout, Sinner didn't break any rules, but you're allowed to have that? Like, should that be a thing? Like, that you're allowed to get treated for cramp? If it was cramp? Like, I don't know. Like, in any capacity? Like, if you can't move and you cramp, it's either, if you're on treatment, you gotta stop playing. Or, like, it's a weird conversation, right? Because obviously you don't want to see like the Ant-Man thing where he was cramping and it's like horrific, right? You don't want to see that. You don't want that on anyone. Nobody, that's cruel. But like, I don't know. It's a weird topic. Anyway, it's 40-15. Medvedev comes to the net with a slice. Sinner pass, Medvedev volleys. Sinner pass is a lob. Medvedev volleys. Sinner backhand. Too good. 4-2. All right, 4-2 as Sinner shakes the fist again. 4-2. All right. All right, 4-2. It should be allowed, yes. It's within the rules. No, I'm saying like, should that be a rule? I know it's within the rules. I know it's within the rules. But I'm saying, should that be a rule? Like, should that be allowed? Because it does seem... It seems unfair to the person who doesn't need it. So, like, from Medvedev's point of view, right? Again, we don't know what Sinner's got. Maybe Sinner's got maybe his leg is hurt. Maybe he's injured, right? Maybe it is injury. You know, maybe it wasn't cramp. Maybe whatever. But like, from Medvedev's point of view, he doesn't need that. He's done. I know Sinner's played a lot of tennis, but like, Medvedev doesn't need that. You know, Zverev didn't need it in Australia. So then, it's a weird conversation. As Medi hits out 30-15. It's starting to rain, by the way. 30-15. Oh, it's starting to rain. No, go away. 30-15. Medvedev serves. And the return goes in the back of Medvedev up the line and wide by Medi. 30-all. Sinner might be able to shut it off here. Sinner, by the way, is having a smile and a laugh. He's back to normal. I think Sinner's just like, can we get this done right now? Can we finish this match now? Like, Sinner's got to put the foot down here. You got to go for the kill, mate. We can't come back tomorrow. Backhand now, Medvedev into the backhand of Sinner. Medvedev, forehand on the stretch. Sinner, forehand up the line as Medvedev gets it with the backhand. Sinner, backhand again up the line to the forehand of Medvedev. Medi in the net, 30-40. Yeah, Sinner's like, let's get out of this rain quick. Let's finish this match, get out of the rain. Everyone's got umbrellas. Sinner's like, I've got a time limit. Yeah, Sinner's like, we're not going anywhere. We're finishing this match tonight. 30-40. Serving the back of Sinner, return the back of Medvedev up the line into the forehand of Sinner. Medvedev, cross backhand, up the line from Sinner again to the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner forehand, as Medvedev forehand again. Sinner gets it up the line. Medvedev backhand cross court. Sinner backing up the line into the forehand of Medvedev. Sinner forehand goes long. By the way, the crowd went crazy because they thought Medvedev hit it out, and they cheered like he hit it out, and they kept playing, and everyone's like, oh, whoa, whoa. They want this match over as much as Sinner does. Deuce. And I'll tell you, Medvedev wouldn't mind coming back tomorrow. Umpire's out the chair. He doesn't want to come back tomorrow at deuce. Yeah, Medi actually wants to keep serving here. He's standing at the line. He's like, let's keep going. Medi wants to keep going. Medi does not want to sit down. He's like, oh, I'm still here. Let's keep going. Medi wants to keep playing. But I think they're going to have a seat. Or is the umpire? Umpire keeps checking. Oh, Sinner says, I don't want to play. He's like, oh, I don't, like, is it safe? And the umpire said it's fine. All right. Medi's just standing there the whole time being like, we good? We play? All right. Deuce. All right, Medvedev serving again. Big points coming up. Deuce. As Medvedev tries to at least hold. And he gets to advantage. The rain's starting to get real crazy now. Advantage Medvedev. They're playing in the pouring rain. Like, this is not even, like, this is actual proper rain. Sinner's like, why are we still going? The umpire said it's fine, and Sinner's like, it's pissing rain. By the way, I tell you, this umpire might have been... she's saying to Jannik Sinner, world number one, she's going, if the court's good, we play. It's not that bad. And Sinner's like, it's pouring rain. She's like, but it's not that bad. It is raining a lot. But she's got a point. If the court's good, you play. Medvedev's like, what are we waiting for? He's like, I'm ready to serve. I mean, she's not wrong. If the courts are fine, you can keep playing as long as the courts don't puddle. It's just raining. It's annoying. Sinner said the lines are too slippery. But the umpire's like, I don't know, I think they're fine. Yeah, the umpire's talking to the tournament director being like, Sinner thinks the lines are too wet. And now it's raining a lot. And Mehdi's like, I'm fine. Mehdi thinks it's fine. He's like, I want to keep serving. Yeah, Mehdi's like, I'm good. Yeah, by the way, they could have played 1 point in that whole discussion, at least, to get Mehdi to 4-3, and then Sinner could, they could sit down at 4-3, right? By the way, we have stopped for less rain, I can tell you that much. Like, it is raining heavy. Well, it is raining a lot. Not heavy rain where it's like ruining the courts, but it is raining. We've had less rain and we've had players sit down. So, to be honest, they probably should have sat down straight away, but because it is raining. But yeah. Play suspended. All right, players are leaving the court. All right, they're going to cover the court. Okay. Now, chat. It is currently 10 p.m., I think. It's not going to get any better until midnight. And then it might rain even more a little bit after that. So, like, there is a chance that we don't get back on. It's already 9:30 or nearly 10 o'clock, right? And it's only going to get heavier. I'm just looking at the radar, though. It looks like there might be, after this bit, then we might, if we can get through this in the next 30 minutes, we might be able to come back. Tomorrow's lucky for him. Sinner looked dead on his feet. Oh, yeah. No, this is advantage Sinner. Again, he doesn't need an advantage, but this is definitely better for Sinner. You have a week's rest. Maybe. There's never a rest in tennis, only in December. Only in December. All right, chat. Wish me luck. We'll be back to watch the end of this match, the conclusion of Sinner Medvedev, in about 14 hours? Is that the goal? 14 hours. So yeah. So we'll be ready to go. And I'm probably going to be running in the door dressed up like a waiter. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. So, yeah, you'll see me all fancy. But luckily I don't drink, so I won't be rocking up the door, kicking the door in and acting all sillier than usual. Anyways, I'm going to send you over to that match because, yeah, I'm a new follower from Pakistan. Hey, what's up? So, yeah, so we'll be back again to do it all again tomorrow. Or later today. But, yeah, right now, Sinner's got the lead. 4-2 with a break. Medvedev has the advantage to try and break back. To try and hold, to then try and break back. But, yeah, cancelled play. But we were so close, too, as well. We did really well not to... Like, it could have been way worse. We could have missed a whole match today after all the rain. So, we were pretty lucky that we got through as much as we did. But, we'll be back and do it all again tomorrow. See you then.